is up, YouTube? It's Diana. Goodvibes Cosentino. I am on the way to pick up Nika Leak. So I figured I'd hop on and say hello. Had some amazing sessions today. One just really tripped me out because when you have a physician that's not involved, but you know, within the standards of a session, and you don't think doctors or nurses and judges, sometimes you don't think that they believe in what mediums do, and boy did I get them good. I loved every moment of it. It really surprised me because, you know, they're more into like the science, so it's very interesting, and I just love shocking the hell out of not only myself but other people as well. So it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Sorry, I'm sitting here because in the front of my neighborhood, which you all have seen, it's really pretty, but cars don't. I could sit here for 20 minutes just to let cars in and out. So that was really awesome today. And then last night, okay, well, I have that on film if something happens. That guy like smiled with one tooth at me. Not that I'm complaining about teeth because mine are killing me at the moment, but that was a little freakishly scary. He came like really close to the truck as he was pulling in, put his brakes on. Glad I got to go, or you all would have been witnessing this. So I had 4 sessions, and then Nick called. He's like, come home, okay? Coming to get you. Coming to get you, buds. So, right now we're doing like week to week with me and his father because it's like summertime. But these kids are getting so bored, and I don't blame them. It's just like summertime. You know, at the end of the summer where, you know, kids are like, they've had it, they want to socialize. That's where they're at this point. That's where they're at. And it sucks because football is not going on right now. You know, football takes a lot of our time, and he does summer football camp, which is run by the Panthers. It's run by the NFL. So I throw him in that. All camps, I throw him in to keep him busy. And it's like 7 in the morning to 12, like pushing 110-pound weights, you know, and stuff like that. It's for his age group, just so you guys know. I'm not like, you know, abusing him in any way, shape, or form. He's been doing it since he's 5, so he really enjoys it, like really enjoys it. And he can't do that. So, and that's his outlet. He's like me. He goes from 0 to 100. So I'm the mom. This is funny. So I'm the mom. You know, there's hundreds of moms and parents out, and he'll be like, "Mom, stop. All I hear is your voice." I'm like, there's 100 people here. How do you only hear my voice? Because I'll be like, get them. Meanwhile, I have to like remind myself they're only like 11, 12, and 13 because Nico's in a higher division because he's been in it for so long. So they will have, you know, they see him and they like, why do men do that in their vehicle? Do they think I purposely don't look at men that do that with their vehicle? Just so any of you men that are on here that rev your engine, I purposely don't look at you because to me you're a douche. Sorry, it's just real talk right now. That's what I'm doing, is real talk. What you get is what you see. So there was one time where I was like, get him, and then I'm like, I'm talking like about kids right now, like calm down, but they'll put 2 kids on my son because he's a bull. He's a bull. Like, he's built just like my brother Luke. He's built just like him. It's frightening. Nico's father is 6'3", and I'm 5'5", so he's gonna be a big boy. Right now he's at that size where he's gaining a lot of weight, but he's also shooting up, so it's a lot of sleeping, eating. And that's been my whole life, because I've been the only girl in the house besides mommy, so it's all been, gotta take a crap, I'm hungry. Gotta take a crap, I'm hungry. Video games, burping. And that's still my life. But I wouldn't want to trade it for anything. And I wonder what it's like to have a sister. And I have very close family members that are, like I mentioned earlier, that are just like siblings to me. But my sister-in-law, she's my brother's age. Sean, that you all have met. She's my brother's age, exactly. They're 3 months apart. Less than 3 months apart. So she's a good kid too, and I adore her, because it's nice to have like that sisterly bond. I do have a stepsister when my mom remarried when I was 6, but she's 11 years older than me. Like, I'm 11 years older than Sean, so I annoyed her for a little bit, but then she got out of the house by the time I got like, when I tried to stop being annoying. But we miss her too. They're still in New York. But it is a really nice day out, and then it's supposed to rain for like the entire week. And this weekend, you all are going to get to meet and get interviewed by the other 2 girls, Missy and Dee. So you guys can hear some stories of my abilities when I was younger as well. Still working on the dates, just so you all know about the podcast, because that's super fun. Even if you guys want to Google it now, it's Cosmic Tuesdays. You can just Google it, and if you want to, you can Google Good Vibes, and it will come up even with good vibes if you Google it. But he has other mediums on there, and what I'm going to do, because he's like, do you want to read at the end of it? And I did the last time, and I was like, yeah, absolutely. So the last 30 minutes of the segment, I'm going to be reading through phone. So I'm looking forward to that. I was very excited about that, because he's just he's a really good guy. You never know when people reach out to you to do stuff like that, if they're skeptics, and you don't know how they're going to treat you, because it's scary. You don't know if they're going to bash you or, I was terrified, and he's an astrologist, which is amazing. I never really thought how much of, like, I'm a Virgo, but I'm on the verge of Leo and Virgo, so I'm like, crazy. But I never really thought your birthday and the day you were on, how it can align with your entire life. When he did it for me, I was like amazed. It's like reading. And that's what I was telling him. I said, numbers, it's all about numbers. And it always has me think, like, there's something about numbers. We all have a birth date. We all have an end date, right? And not that I would ever want to figure it out. Here, there's the douche in front of me. Not that I would ever want to figure it out. My bad, guys. Train tracks. But there's something to do. Oh, there's a cop there. Dude, you're just gonna sit there after that? Okay. Then I'll get pulled over for whatever. So I forgot what I was talking. See, this is what happens to me. When I'm not reading, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like totally not. That's how I am. Mid-sentence, I will say, what are we talking about? And it's not that I'm rude. It's just it's like losing the train of thought. Oh, it's so weird. Don't you be fucking turning on me. Excuse my language, guys. Sorry. Dick. God, I hate people. People driving just drive me insane. They drive me insane. But you're all coming for the ride, so hold on. You're all coming for the ride. I'm in my husband's truck again because my car is behind it and he won't move musical cars is very annoying. It's very annoying. So, it's in the garage. But he's a roofer, so you see his stuff behind here. I just told him, I said, I hate driving the truck. It's like, I feel like I could run like everything over. But I have a higher vehicle, so I like being higher up, but because once you're like in a higher up vehicle, it's hard to go back to cars, you know? But it's not easy. It's not easy. I want to thank you too. I caught up on everybody with the rescheduling from the week of my tooth. Thank you all so much for hanging on and being so generous. So generous. Had one chick went ballistic, calling me unprofessional because I had a toothache. And my mom said, she's not a machine. And I said, no. I said, Mom, let me talk. Let me talk to her. And I said, we'll reschedule as quick as we can. And we did. We got her right in, and she just blasted my ass. And I was like, you know what? I'm not in for this childish shit. I'm not. I love you all to death. And you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. And even when they get angry at times, I try to calm people down. And if it doesn't work, I'm just like, let it go, Ma, like let it go. And if they start cursing at me, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. Because you all don't really know right now, but I am really hurt at some people that I thought were like friends to me. And it's like, it's still pissing me off. And I am weeding out certain things, but you don't really realize how cutthroat this can be and how malicious people can be. But don't take my kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Because I could be, let's just say it that way, I could be malicious, and I don't like to have that side of me. But ever since my brother, it's like I don't have an in-between. I don't have calm to, fire. I go straight to like pistol mode. Not that, you know what I mean? Like I can be a pistol, a handful. In that terms is what I mean. Not an actual gun. It's not easy. But yeah, I'm just so sick of it. Like, I've had this done 4 years ago to me too. 4 years ago, I've had this done to me. And then I had it again with another medium, and he did this to me. Oh, we're gonna go so big. He had a big following, big group. Yep, go in your lives. But he was telling me I couldn't be myself. And so I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore in your group. Thank you anyways. And it was about this. That's what it was about. And I feel like everybody I've come in contact with, it's always been about this. And I'm so nice, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but just get your own style. That if I got some advice for, that person, get your own style, get your own platform, which you have, and do things differently. So like I do, you guys know what I call is a commercial, because I don't know what else to call it. On Mondays and Thursdays, I will always do a video. Guys, I'm coming on, tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what I call a commercial, so then everybody knows that I'll be coming on that next day. And it's like, oh, here we go. I just saw it. Okay. Can you not think outside the box? You guys are getting a lot from me today, because I'm talking a lot of shit. But it's okay. It's nothing I wouldn't say to anybody. It's nothing I wouldn't say to anybody. I do love the medium community. There are really, really good, genuine people. And I've known for years as well. And they have their own style. Because no medium is the same. None of us are the same. We all run differently. We all say things differently. We all will pick up on your loved ones if they are, very intuitive. But none of us will have the speech the same, act the same. I don't know. There's a few things that I see too. I just, I'm cool with people. Like, I would love if you guys were to watch me and listen to me, that you're drinking and you're relaxing, or, you know what I mean, having a glass of wine, because I want you to be able to understand if I pick your name and you're drunk, then I think we're going to have a problem. But I want you to be relaxed. I don't want it to be like, ugh, but like to see certain people eating or drinking or not drinking, like alcohol beverages, because I drink coffee and smoke my vape. That's only nicotine. But gosh, that one chick was like something about weed. Yeah, okay, I wish it was. And if I was, my eyes get so freaking red, you all would know. I used to be a dead giveaway when I was younger. A dead giveaway. I could never lie. That's why my mom knew it. She goes, the boys, she goes, you couldn't lie. So that's why I never lied. That's why I never could. Because I suck at it. I'm such a bad liar. That's why I don't do it. I just tell the truth, get it over with, clench my ass cheeks, and that's it. Sorry, this is what I did. I remember I was going to drive to New York when I was 19 from here. And I had a really bad day at work. So I was racing home because I was pissed, and I was young and naive. And I remember I kept looking in the rearview mirror, and I'm like, wow, this dude's catching up to me. Like, every light I kept hitting because I was going 90. And I'm like, he's really sticking like really close to me. So anyways, some guy pulls out, but he didn't yield, and I hit him. And I've come close twice to dying. The second time I crunched an avalanche truck to the point where the EMTs and firefighters thought we were going to come there to a bloodbath. We cannot believe she walked out of that. That's a whole nother story. But with this accident, I sideswiped the guy, and they could tell by my tire tracks. So the guy that was following me, that was in a regular car, he wasn't undercover, he was on his way home from work. So he rolls down his window as I'm like on the side of the road, and he's like, I'm a cop, you stay there, I'm off clock, you stay there, you better fucking stay there, and if you don't, your ass is in, whatever. So I stay there, and I'm terrified. The other guy sideswiped his, it was like a worker van. He left the scene. So a state trooper comes, and I'm like, shit. And I'm crying because that's what I do. When I get scared like that, I cry. Cops, for some reason, I have post-traumatic with cops, and that's because of my brother. And he had the hat on because it's a law if they don't have full uniform. I think there's something behind that here, or I think everywhere, I don't know. But it's not full uniform if they don't have their hat on. And I remember just saying, just take me to jail, because I didn't want Mom to know. I didn't even want her to know what I did to my vehicle, even though I purchased that vehicle, Ma. And I didn't want her to know. I just wanted her to take me to jail. And he was laughing. He's like, it's all right. He wrote me a ticket, and he forgot his hat on the roof of my car. So as he's leaving, I'm like waving him down, and I'm like this. So he turns back around, and he goes, oh my gosh. He goes, thank you so much. I would have never heard the end of it. I'm like, it's okay, no problem. And I turn over the ticket, and he said that the other guy, it was failure to yield. So I got really very lucky with that. The cop was looking out for me. Oh, I feel like running. So I hope to see you all Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bobby's getting in the car, and he's going to be like, turn it off. So much love you all to death. And check me out tomorrow because I'll be on. Make sure you subscribe and share out to let let your friends and family know that I am on here, because once I hit 1,000, I'm able to go live on my phone on here. So that's the game of what I'm trying to do also. So then we have this outlet and then Goodvibes Cosentino Facebook page. But I'm trying to at least hit 1,000. I'm not begging. I'm just saying subscribe if you want. That way we have this so I can go live and do mediumship on here. A lot of people have been asking me on Instagram, but I'm a little iffy on Instagram still, just because this is new to me and I'm finally getting to where I'm at on YouTube. But much love, my monkey. Love you guys.